Joe, everyone's asking if you're what's in the bag at the minute on in the comments and stuff.
Everyone being who?
4 people.
4 people.
So
cool.
we thought we'd satisfy those 4 people and do a little what's in the bag while you're warming up here for the Pro-Am.
Where are we? Tell them.
We're at Live Golf, JCB, beautiful range here at JCB. I'm actually going to shank it into me. And we're going to do what's in the bag. So do you want to start?
Go on, where do you want me to start then?
Top end, I think, please, mate.
Top end. Driver at the moment. Even though I test drivers for a living, I'm in an older model.
This surprises me.
Ping G430 LST. G440 is lovely. You know when you find a drive head, we've spoken about this before, that just seems to work, it's really stable, see what I want in terms of a ball flight. And the Ping product, I wasn't historically a Ping driver player, but this is just, there's no surprises with it, it's really solid.
Is that an indictment on 2025's drivers, or just something you're settled into?
I saw very much the same with G440 as I do with G430. I'm just so used to this driver head. I've been in and out of this and Callaway AI Smoke. Sorry, not AI Smoke.
Yeah, how old are we?
Elite triple diamond. So I've been in and out of that.
The Big Bertha.
The Big Bertha, yeah, the Warbird. I've got a Ventus Black, Fujikura Ventus Black 6X, tipped an inch, 45.5 inches, Golf Pride Tour Velvet, 60 round, 1 wrap. Any more detail required there for your mush?
No, sir. Next, and my favourite club in the bag, your Mini driver.
Love a Mini, don't you?
And you do as well.
Yeah, so I've got TaylorMade Burner Copper Mini, 11.5 degrees, quite strong because I'm still sort of quick, so I spin it up a little bit, so I try and have lower lofts, if I do say so myself. Upright setting, slightly lower, Fujikura Ventus 7X, Ventus Black again, tipped 1.5 inches because this head's a bit heavier, playing 43.75 inches.
Yeah. Once
again with the Golf Pride Tour Velvet, 60 round, 1 wrap.
And then your driver flies to the air, how far, and then how far behind does this sit, carry distance for you?
Yeah, interesting. So driver, generally for me, I'm sort of like between 290 and 300 is about my carry number, generally speaking. When this has been on the previous setting I had it, which was slightly upright and just 1 click lower, this was about a 275 carry, but I've just gone a little bit lower on this. I've taken more lot off, so it'll be interesting to see if it creeps too close to that today. So
hopefully not today,
but I love it, super reliable. If I'm in a pickle, I'm worried about a tee shot, I just go to that.
So pretty. I think it's one of the prettiest clubs.
I love the copper with the black as well. I think I've sort of synced it up like a nice outfit, you know?
Yeah. Well, you didn't do that.
This is really weird, by the way, Dan. We're on the range here at the Live event. I can just see Phil Mickelson, Bubba, and I'm
We're about to go and play with Bubba.
Yeah, and I'm doing a what's in the bag. This is one of the cringiest things of all time.
Because they refuse to speak to us.
There is that.
So we're like, we need to do something, so let's do that. Okay, next, and as our friend Jimmy Bullard would put it, Joe, for me, a horny little combo here. Start us off with this one.
Well, yeah, I've got way too many clubs in my bag today.
You do, and I'm caddying for it, so
we're just working through that in here, so we're going to maybe drop a couple. So yeah, this is my, again, slightly older version, Callaway Apex UW, the original one, not the newer version, and there's a newer one coming still. 17 degrees, so it's pretty strong. It kind of, I don't even know really what to call it, because it's not hybrid.
No,
it's not a 5-wood, it's not a 4-wood. It goes kind of...
It's like a spoon.
Yeah, it goes kind of like a strong, it's like a 5-wood distance, but with a strong flight. So I played this out of all sorts of pickles.
Yeah.
Had it for ages, and then recently, my next one, shall I go ahead?
Yeah, it's red flag, TaylorMade head cover on a Callaway product, whatever.
Yeah, I need to sort out my head
cover
game. I've been a bit...
This is a great head cover.
I've been a bit scandalous, yeah, little Ryder Cup one here.
Page job here.
So this is the first golf club I've bought with my own money in ages. Love my Apex UW so much. In 17 degrees, I just thought, well, I want a more lofted version, so I found on Golf Clubs to Cash 21 degree version. So this is basically at the length I'm playing it, which is quite short. It's basically like a kind of like a what Tommy Fleetwood calls his 9-wood, like a 230-yard pitching wedge. That's kind of what I've got going on here. But I guess it's sort of like a 7-wood kind of length. So it's just exactly the same feel as that 17. Just give me more loft. And first time out this is.
I was also going to ask, first time out.
Hit it on the range, goes lovely,
it
goes real high, yeah.
Okay, great, so let's top end of the bag. Irons, please.
At the moment, so I'm in the TaylorMade P7 CBs, just was fitted for these out in, I can't remember where I saw them actually, out in America somewhere. 3 to pitching wedge, well 3 to approach wedge actually, but something's going to have to give here because we've top loaded the top of the bag, so we might be leaving
3 some rules here, yeah.
Or we might be leaving the A wedge out. ½ inch longer than standard, Dynamic Gold X100 Tour issue. 60 round Golf Pride Tour Velvet grips, not much to say about these. I've got more upright. I was always like 2 degrees upright, ½ inch longer than standard. I'm having a bit of a spec crisis actually. So since we saw Ping, when we went for that fitting at Ping, we did my sort of colour coding, told me I had little T-Rex arms.
You did, yeah.
It basically called me deformed, told me I had like, my arms weren't long enough for my body. And he thought I should be in almost like 1.5 inches longer, but he settled on 1 inch longer. And since I've tried what he fitted me for, the length feels fantastic. So now it feels like everything else I've got in my garage is half an inch too long.
Yeah.
Too short rather. So I'm going to be doing some reshafting, and then when I'm reshafting them, because they're going longer, I don't have to play them as upright, so I'll probably go back to my 2 degrees upright, because I've been 3 and 4. You love this stuff, don't you? You've got no idea what I'm saying, have you?
I've completely switched off.
Not a clue. So
these are liking it.
Yeah, cool, lovely. So I'm going to have to fiddle about my lie angles. So I'm going to order a load of shafts, reshaft the irons that sort of like go through in my setup, flatten them out a little bit, and then we'll be good to go. But these are just great. They're just solid looking, beautiful looking, lovely sort of solid yet soft feel, and they're just really predictable. That's all we want in irons.
That's what we want. Okay, set wedges. As we said, we go down to approach wedge in your iron.
Yeah, so that's 50.
Your specialist wedges, excuse me, not set wedges. What
Vokey SM10 raw. So I've got the 5412D grind as my like sort of sand wedge. Again, same spec, but I just go, because we always do this on the podcast, kind of copy what Tiger did. X100 in the irons, S400 in the wedges, just because they're a little bit softer. Got something to talk about Joaquin Neiman at that on a podcast. Listen to that, because he does the exact opposite in wedges. So 54 degrees of loft, 12 degrees of bounce, again a little bit more upright than they have been, so these are playing like 3 upright. So Richard Mansell picked my wedges up and went, yeah, I would hit that over my left shoulder. I was like, okay, get off them then.
Yeah, not yours.
Leave them alone, never mind. And then into the 60, got the 6008M grind, just nice versatile grind. Tried the T for a little while because we kept seeing it in so many people's bags. Just too aggressive for me, had a few little duffs that I didn't like seeing, so went with just a little bit more bounce. Right, ugly, horrible, everyone hates it, don't like the look of it. Don't like the feel of it, feels really hard, very unforgiving, smells pretty bad. And it's a really weird spec, so it's super heavy. So I've got my Odyssey toe up num 9, got 10 gram tip weight in here. It's a little brass tip weight that sits there because I wanted a load of weight down the bottom end. I also wanted just a really heavy overall putter, so I didn't like the putter shaft that was in it. It was like 110 grams. So weirdly put in KBS C-Taper 130X 3-iron shaft.
That's what this is?
Yeah, so it's like, it's got no plate to it whatsoever. It's tipped about 3 inches to make the hosel fit.
Yeah.
So not only is it 130X, it's like tipped 3 inches. And I've got this 2-thumb grip that I've had on for ages because I'm a prayer grip guy. What do you mean clearly?
I mean, she's worn.
That's character.
They still make these, you know.
That's character.
You just put a new one on.
Hey, that's character. So that's putter. As you know, I love a little lab. Why
haven't you switched out of it?
I just can't find anything I putt with as well. I dabble. I chuck some stuff in, and then. But it's like I always think with clubs, because we've got so many clubs as club testers and gear people. The only sort of acid test that I have is like, if I had to play tomorrow and break par for my life, what would I put in? Is I sort of ask myself that question every time I leave the house. Quite deep. Quite deep, isn't
Even
it?
when you're not playing golf.
Even when I'm not playing, just ask myself that.
Anxiety levels through the roof.
Get stuck in, and always the answer is that driver and that putter at the moment. So until that changes, that's what's going to be.
I like your thought process there.
So it's going to be the case.
It's rain again. So
another disgrace that you don't like there. Another TaylorMade head cover on an
awful scene.
I've got to sort this out.
All that right before it starts piddling down again, Joe. Yeah. Golf ball. And then training aids.
Had a little Rory McIlroy switch about halfway through the year, been TP5X for ages. I tried the TP5, I just really liked the extra spin, didn't lose much on drive. I lost a little bit of overall yardage, but just having loads of spin, and it made my putter feel better, which I've spoken about before, because I was using a softer ball. That feels really harsh. When I use a softer ball, that makes that feel better, makes me putt better. So yeah, TP5.
Funny training aid. We won't get it out now, but we'll show you some B-roll of it. The rectangle.
My
again,
little rectangle.
Podcast, you'll know
so
about
here's
the
half
rectangle.
of it, just 2 normal alignment sticks, 2 other ones that sit perpendicular with the little joint pieces. Just gets me the right distance away from my 7-iron, gets my feet lined up, gets my club path lined up. Just recalibration. We've spoken about it before, haven't we? Just recalibrating. At the start of every sesh, we were in a rush today, so I haven't done it because you made me rush on here, do this.
I've made him rush, I've made him.
Normally I would be recalibrating. I might recalibrate now if it stops raining.
We've got time, we've got an hour.
Yeah, but I've sort of calibrated, then after, we'll work that out. So yeah, that's my training aid, that's what I use all the time. There's not much else in there.
Anything else in there we should talk about? Towel.
Yeah, got a little Avoda towel.
Avoda towel, vessel bag, and that is Joe the Pros. What's in the bag? Thanks for doing that,
And my little
Joe.
range goats hat today. We're goats today, but I've done my hair, so I can't put it on.
That's your bag 2025. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Bye.